All right, everybody. I have, in light of what has happened in the recent horrible election that has taken place here in America, I want to bring forth some options to you. I've told you if we're looking at all of the students that are in the streets protesting this horrific event in America, we have suggested that you boycott the inauguration. I think that we definitely most ought to do that. Ought to be the biggest boycott in the history of America. And then, of course, there's the boycott of all Trump properties, businesses, and enterprises with the tenacity of the Lord God's love Almighty by Himself. But one of my daughters has presented to me some research that she has been doing in light of trying to bring light and help to the college students, to the frustrated ones, and to all Americans about what is presently going on in this horrific event. She too is a college student. She's studying opera in Queens College, and she's my daughter, and she has some things that she wanted to suggest to you, and I thought I'd let you listen to them, and then we'll be out of your way. Deborah, would you speak?
Thank you, Pastor Manning, for having me here today. I was doing some research about how to stop Tribulation Trump from being inaugurated on January 20th. And I found out that when we vote on November 8th, we're actually only voting for the electors of the Electoral College to vote. Now, the Electoral College does not vote until December the 19th. They actually vote who is going to be the president and the vice president of the United States. Now, the good thing about this is that they have the opportunity to, let me retract. We have certain states that are bound, that the electors are bound to vote for whoever had the popular vote in that state. However, with a small fine would be, they would be fined if they go against the popular vote.
Right.
About $1,000, which isn't it's not a lot. And then you have some states that are not bound by the popular vote, so they can actually go against whatever the popular vote was in their state. And they are called faithless, if I'm right, faithless electors. So they don't, if the Electoral College if they don't vote for Trump, and they can easily change the vote to Hillary if they so choose. They can even change it to a third party candidate.
Even to Bernie Sanders if they
Yeah,
want.
if they wanted to.
Even to Bernie Sanders. All right, okay.
They have the power to do that. And if it is a tie in the vote, then it goes to the House, and they choose who the president would be. But they can go against their party if they wanted to, and vote, against Trump. It's really up to them.
This is brilliant, and I think it's much needed information. It is an option, and all you young people out there, college students like Deborah, if you want to contact her and you want to set up perhaps a network of meetings to discover whether or not you want to petition the Electoral College to reconsider and go along with the popular vote, because there's a valid popular vote out there for Jezebel. And I would think that you would want to contact her as soon as you possibly can, and maybe start networking across America regarding petitioning the Electoral College to rethink this horrific event that's happening here in America with respect to this election of Tribulation Trump. Now, Deborah, do you want to give them a contact information, or should they contact through what? I mean, for you to be able to discuss with some people on this entire matter.
I would say to contact the ministry.
All right.
And then, you can get back to me.
All
but
right.
I will add that there's actually a petition already out there.
Okay.
The website is change.org, and you
Okay.
can sign the petition.
Okay.
And to appeal to the Electoral College to vote not for Tribulation Trump.
All right. Well, thank you very, very much, and thank you for this very valuable and very timely information. Get to work on this right
Yes.
away. There's a website out there. There's a petition you can sign. And of course, Deborah is available. Our contact information is here on the screen. But you don't have a minute to waste on this. This is quite critical. It's December the 19th that is going to take place. The vote will take place. And we have a minute between now and then. It ought to be done. Deborah, thank you so very much for coming. You have something else you
Yeah,
want
so
to say?
one more thing to add.
Yeah, okay.
The Electoral College was put in place by the Founding Fathers for fear of direct democracy. So they didn't believe a lot, like the people would make a rational decision with their vote.
Okay.
So they did this to circumvent, an irrational person being put into the presidency. So this is the exact reason why the Electoral College is very important especially to this presidency.
If there was ever a time to look at an irrational person being placed into the presidency where this needs to be drawn back, it is now.
Yes.
We've never had a presidency as critical as this one. So again, thank you so very much for this very timely information. And we look forward to seeing what's happening from here. Perhaps we'll have you back as things begin to develop. Thank you, Deborah. God bless you.
God bless you too.
All right, everybody. You got it.